Every night. Almost every animal on Earth does something humans somehow manage to turn into a complicated life project. They simply fall asleep. No blackout curtains. No sleep gummies. No meditation apps. No expensive mattresses promising to change their lives forever. Meanwhile, we'll lie awake at 2:17 a.m. wondering if that embarrassing thing we said in 7th grade actually ruined our future. So, what exactly happened to human sleep? Think about a horse. It doesn't need lavender candles. A zebra isn't drinking chamomile tea. A squirrel has never searched how to fall asleep in 5 minutes. They just sleep every single day. Humans spend nearly 1/3 of life sleeping, yet we're somehow terrible at it. We've invented sleep trackers to measure sleep, then stay awake checking the sleep score. That's like hiring a coach to breathe. Here's the weird part. Evolution usually removes useless habits. Sleeping leaves you unconscious, vulnerable, and completely defenseless. If sleep wasn't incredibly important, natural selection would have deleted it millions of years ago. So, why do every mammal, every bird, and even many reptiles risk falling asleep? Because the benefits are so massive that evolution decided the danger was worth the gamble. Your brain doesn't shut down during sleep. It actually gets busier. Imagine closing a supermarket only to watch hundreds of workers rush in overnight to clean, repair, organize shelves, and restock everything before morning, while you're dreaming about showing up to school wearing pajamas. Your brain is literally cleaning itself. Yes, your brain has its own overnight cleaning crew. Honestly, that's better customer service than most hotels. Scientists call it the glymphatic system. Think of it as your brain's nighttime car wash. During deep sleep, waste products get flushed away before they start causing problems. Skip enough sleep, and that trash starts piling up. Imagine never taking your garbage outside for weeks. Eventually, your house would smell terrible. Your brain feels something surprisingly similar after chronic sleep deprivation. And that's just the beginning. Sleep isn't only cleaning your brain. It's rebuilding your memories, repairing your muscles, balancing your hormones, strengthening your immune system, and quietly keeping you alive every single night. Ever wonder why cramming all night before a test usually backfires? Because your brain doesn't save memories while you're awake. It sorts, labels, and stores them while you're asleep. Sleep is basically your brain hitting the save game button. An all-nighter feels productive until your brain starts acting like a laptop with 50 browser tabs open. Everything slows down, nothing loads correctly, and somehow you're still convinced one more coffee will fix everything. Dreams might seem completely random. 1 minute you're flying. The next you're late for school, riding a dinosaur, wearing business shoes. But your brain is actually connecting memories in strange, creative ways while you sleep. While you're asleep, your body becomes the world's busiest repair shop. Tiny microscopic crews patch muscles, heal damaged cells, balance hormones, and prepare everything for another day of pretending you're completely fine. This is why kids sleep so much. Their bodies are literally under construction. Growth hormone pours into the bloodstream during deep sleep, quietly building stronger bones, muscles, and tissues while they're dreaming about dinosaurs or superheroes. Your immune system also works the night shift. Every time you sleep, millions of microscopic defenders patrol your body looking for viruses, bacteria, and damaged cells. Basically, your body hires an overnight security team. Even one terrible night of sleep can make you hungrier, slower, grumpier, and worse at making decisions. Which explains why shopping online after midnight usually ends with questionable purchases. Without enough sleep, your emotional control center becomes dramatic. Suddenly someone chewing loudly feels like a personal attack. Your brain isn't broken. It's simply exhausted and running on emergency backup power. Here's something funny. Wild animals don't wake up because of alarm clocks. They wake up because their internal biological clocks actually work. Unlike ours after binge watching 6 episodes at 2 in the morning. Inside your brain lives a tiny timekeeper called a circadian clock. It doesn't care about work schedules, social media, or late-night gaming sessions. It only listens to one thing: sunlight. Your brain is basically saying, hey, you're exhausted. And you're like, cool, one more episode. Your body sends every warning signal imaginable, yet somehow Netflix wins the argument almost every night. Then something magical happens. You suddenly remember there's leftover pizza. 5 minutes later, you're standing in front of the refrigerator, not even sure why you're there. Evolution definitely didn't plan for midnight snacks. For hundreds of thousands of years, the brightest thing humans saw after sunset was fire. Now your face is being blasted by a tiny artificial sun that's convincing your brain it's still afternoon. Your brain hasn't updated its software in about 300,000 years. It still thinks darkness means danger, strange sounds mean predators, and emails probably don't exist because honestly they shouldn't. Ancient humans worried about lions. Modern humans worry about job interviews, bills, text messages, student loans, taxes, and whether someone replied with K. Somehow, that tiny letter hurts the most. Every morning we solve yesterday's sleep problem with caffeine. Then caffeine creates tomorrow's sleep problem. Congratulations. We've invented the world's most socially accepted endless loop. Friday night arrives, and suddenly you become a sleep billionaire. 12 hours later you wake up feeling somehow even more confused than before. Your biological clock files a formal complaint. Your body loves routines almost as much as dogs love treats. Sleep at the same time every night, and your brain rewards you. Ignore it, and chaos becomes your roommate. Meanwhile, somewhere in the forest, a deer quietly curls up and falls asleep in minutes. No scrolling, no anxiety, no checking if someone liked its latest Instagram post. Honestly, I'm jealous. Maybe humans aren't bad at sleeping. Maybe we've simply built a world our ancient brains were never designed to handle. And every single night, evolution is trying its best to keep up with modern life. Here's the bad news. Sleep isn't like money. You can't borrow 5 hours on Monday and magically pay them back on Saturday. Your brain is basically the bank saying, sorry, your payment is overdue. Want the easiest sleep upgrade? Put your phone down just 30 minutes earlier tonight. That's it. No expensive gadgets. No miracle supplements. Just fewer cat videos. Although I admit, that's a pretty difficult sacrifice. Maybe evolution didn't mess up human sleep. Maybe we built a world filled with bright lights, endless notifications, 24-hour schedules, and caffeine, then blamed our brains for struggling to survive inside it. So tonight, when you climb into bed and your brain starts replaying that embarrassing thing you said 7 years ago, remember this. You're not broken. You're running ancient software inside an incredibly modern world. And if your brain is still awake after watching this, well, at least now you know who's responsible. If you enjoyed learning something new, subscribe to 2D Origin because curiosity never sleeps, even if we probably should.